Morning, everybody. Welcome to ABC123Trader. This is Mike, and we'll be starting in a couple of minutes here. One second here.
E_P said GM5.
Good morning, Jose. I'll be starting in a couple of minutes here. Actually, I'll switch it to this so you can read the risk disclaimer. Gotta finish a couple things here, and we'll start up right away. It's gonna be kind of interesting. So. Okay, well, let's get started here. So basically, I wanted to tell you about all this information on this video is for educational purpose only. It's not intended to provide financial advice. Any statements about profit or income expressed or implied does not represent guarantee. This is not a copy of trade services, nor representation being made of any information you'll receive is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed in this service. So basically what I'm trying to say is, guys, this is for educational purposes only, and we will start trying to analyze the markets today. Alrighty, guys? I gotta get a better risk disclaimer here, but whatever. It's by law, I gotta do it, so let's see what's happening in the markets today. Yeah, whatever. You don't need anything.
Said hi, Mike.
Morning, Nono. And good morning, everybody. Welcome to ABC123Trader. I want to show you about the markets today. The markets crashed. I wish it didn't crash this early, but we really got to take it with a grain of salt. And when it gets down this far, it could do a rebound back to zero, or we're going to double those numbers. So we'll get into it right away here. Let's start taking a look at what's happening. So it shows right now the Dow is set to open lower by 150 points amid rate fears. Apple, Tesla shares decline. Whatever. So anyways, so as you can see, it's 175 points on this current chart, and we'll go to Fox Business so we can see what's happening. And Fox Business, what are they saying? Under pressure, future slide. Bond yields rise, Boeing drags Dow. Okay, negative. Okay, we know we're scaring everybody. But I think you know what the craziest news is? Is the Muppet Show, guys. Offensive content on the Muppet Show. Give me a break. Whatever. Are you telling me this is actually news? Okay. Sorry, I just had to vent here. There's that stupid disclaimer. That doesn't work. And anyways, what I also did, guys, is I did a new update. Again, I keep on doing little mini updates to try to get a little different idea so you can see exactly what's happening in the market. And so as you can see, I always do top-down approach. And as you can see, so far, where the major support and resistance, we're just bouncing. But let's see. If you took that grain of salt where the purple line is to here we are now, 359 points on the NASDAQ, which is 6-7 grand there. And this is actually pushing harder. I thought it was going to vibrate after the midpoint, but it looks like she wants to pull down. But if you do get the new update, I added display historical lines. Okay? Now where the historical lines are, this is where the last phase was way down here. So if it does push all the way down, we got a good runner down to 13,000. I don't think it will, but we'll see. And if you look at previous history, look at there was a phase buy here, phase buy here. See where the timestamps are and look how tight they are. So we know we have a really good support and resistance area. If we go to previous ones, you can see where they bounce. And what you will notice many times, for example, this one way back here in September, see when that line in the sand was drawn? Look where it tapped once, tapped twice, break through, and then she was off to the races. See how it went from this face to this face, back tapping, tapping, tapping. It's amazing, right? Oh, for me, I think it's kind of cool. So right now we are on another aggressive sell phase. This could really push down, guys. We were going to find out really soon. And so what I created right here, I just put a support and resistance region right on this marker. Okay, so it looks like it's even lining up to 13,100 right in the zone. If it really pushes down, we are currently at, that's 13, 12, 11. So could be a big push today, guys. We'll find out. The thing is, if you were up last night at 9 o'clock last night till 12 till noon, say you got somewhere right in wherever these candles started. See, you already did your $4,000 move. Not bad. I wouldn't be trading today if I did that last night, guys. So at noon, it looks like I have a, well, if it does push down and play around, and it does another aggressive sell-off, let's say it does get down here, I think this 12 o'clock will be our rebound, and that should be the recovery now from this big move. Because every time you get into a buy-sell phase or whatever, you're going to have those pullbacks. And this is what's happening. We're getting a pullback here. They're just using the news to fearmonger to push the market more and more. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Now, where we are now on the 5-minute chart, I just marked for now. Let's go back here. Yeah, that was it. Okay. I was just watching where it was vibrating. Tap, 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 and it's getting really tight. So it could be a breakdown. It's going to be one of two things. A breakdown, because the baseline cloud is really tight, guys. So it could be the reversal up to this line or this line. So, you know what? I'll do it right now. Let's put an ellipse for fun. So it could be somewhere right here. Or somewhere right here. Well, moving in time, we'll have to adjust it. But see this 1.43? So if it does push up or push down, we are about 10 minutes before they open. 1.5. Let's say it goes down 3%. Let's double it. Okay, guys? Or 2.8. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. If it really gets aggressive here. Okay? Now the next one is, look how it's vibrating. And so if it does come back, well, what was the number previous we said? Let's say 13.6, 13.534. Where's the market maker here? 13.6. So 13.6 is probably the upper zone. If you're looking at this one, see how they're lining up quite nicely. So if it does come back, it does do a big aggressive pull up. And look at how it's ranging right now. What is our range between these two? Ooh, that's a big range, $1,000, 12 almost. Oh, that's $1,200 move. It's going to be, the higher that number, guys, the more volatile it is. So you really got to watch your trading today. And if it's too dangerous, guys, you can use from the NQ to the YM or RTY. You could slow it down for you guys because she should be very fast today. Okay, that's the first thing you got to look at. Now what we're going to do is we're going to transition into the other chart here so you can see exactly what's happening. So what we've had overnight, okay, the VWAP is down, so 66, 50, yeah, we're all in the same numbers. We have to see if this breakdown, she really flies. Okay, we have to really watch this. Got to give it some time today, guys, because it's going to be it's going to be very volatile at 1.46. The thing I don't like is the trade map today. The trade map is resetting. They're doing a reset on the trade map, so I can't rely on it right now. As you can see, look at the difference volatility between this one versus this one. So it is still choppy, like it is doing the chop with the numbers. See, it's holding. But we got to find out from 7:55 to the rest of the day. See, it could go up, down, up. We don't know. The trade map is not playing the way it's supposed to, so they're doing a reset on it. Now, let's take a look at the 1 minute chart just on the NASDAQ so we can see the harmonics. As you can see, we said this was a 60-point bounce back and forth. Purple bar, first, see, now this is a perfect example. I've always tried to teach you about the purple bar here. White bars on this is usually a regular swing, okay? A purple bar means usually one more attempt, so it looks like getting to exhaustion. One more attempt, and then the retracement. So it finally showed on this one. Past few days, because it was runners, it wasn't really showing it. So as you can see, a white bar, pull back, white bar, push up, purple bar, one more attempt, exhaustion, come back down. There you go. Second wave to the peak, all the way down. So that's how that works. So you guys, hopefully you can get an idea on it. Oh, let's go back here. So yeah, so a lot of energy, sell, sell, sell. They're all in selling mode right now. And we're at 1.37. We're a few minutes before the open. We're going to try to figure this out. I switched this from a 15-second chart to a 5-second chart. I was testing something this weekend, guys, with Jose, and we're going to test it on top of the hour if it does work. And it's in conjunction with the volumetrics, okay? And then right here, as you can see, technically speaking, this is supposed to be a selling opportunity right here. But because we're just before market open and the ranging right now, let's see where we are from top to bottom. That's $1,000 move from here to here, guys. So that's a big move from 9 o'clock to 9:30. I have to watch this. It's going to be way too volatile. And lastly, let's take a look at how all the markets are performing. So from NASDAQ, YM, ES, and RTY, the patterns are the same as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Risk. Let's take what the difference is between this risk. $1,000. YM. Right now, 66 ticks. So that's $300. See a lot, 1/3 of that risk. So you can control a little bit better. ES, of course, is huge. 10 points, $500. And for this one, this is RTY. 52 ticks, so $200. $250. So that's what I'm talking about, volatility versus, and you can see the patterns are the same, guys. Okay? Do you guys have any questions before we start? Oh, one more thing I got to show you. I'm going to bring this over. Okay. I said if you have the new update on the Discord, what I added, there's an option in here, guys. You can't really see it right now. But you don't jump in right away. You have to line it up with everything else. I added a transition marker. Okay? So with this transition marker, as you can see right here, I'm going to zoom it up. Let's move this down. I always look at my energy, see if we can get in the right position. But it's if I can open this up right here. See this arrow right here? This is trying to say it should be a lot of selling going on. And there she went. Okay? That was last night. But it can get into the doldrums right here, see? So you really got to watch it. I like that, and this is the end of the day, so I don't care about that. But what I'm trying to figure out is if this arrow lines up to a top of the hour signal, let's say up here, top of the hour, you know, you could start seeing it work. Because look at this is an actually extreme sell, but they wanted to run it down, and you can see it ran. And now, right here, we have. We'll go from this point to now. Where is our volume point of control? Let's move this down, control up. As we are 4 minutes before open. There we go. right at 13,400. So I'm gonna put a marker right there because we know that's what volume point of control is. And just thinking here, sorry guys. Here, I'll make it as a 5 for now, just so we know where we are. So that's where the volume point of control is out of all that volume. So we've got to watch that, see if it breaks up, breaks down, still could be playing within that zone. So, okay. And delta, let's see what our delta looks like. Delta's really a negative 3,000. There has to be a buy in here. Looks like it's holding, but we don't know yet. I still think I think it's gonna do a push up and then a really big push down. Or I don't know, vice versa. We know we got until, yeah, this market open is going to be evil. It's just going to be too volatile today, so I really got to watch it in the beginning. Okay, now let's get into a chart that we can actually read for the first few minutes. And 1 minute, I'll just put it on the 5 minute for now on this one. And where's, yeah, see, volume point of control is marked here, and the upper band is up here. So we'll have to see what's going to happen. Alrighty. And you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm just going to grab my coffee, and I'll let the market start out right away. Let me just transition this to here. Let's see what we have today. Perfect. 5 minute, 5 minute. That's okay for now. See, the cloud is strong, guys. If we can get up to here, this is going to be a selling opportunity for me. If you guys were in last night, you didn't even hit it. You got really close to it, to the day trend bar, so it pushed it down. Yeah, we got a minute and a bit, and I will be back in 1 second. See what the market's gonna do today. Alrighty, any questions, guys? Okay, so what I'm seeing right now before the market is starting up. I gotta find out which chart I'm on. Okay, I'm on that chart. I want to show you here. Look at the delta just hammering right now. Okay. Doing a lot of volume, but you're going against a trend. So let's see if we can get down to from 0.2. We're starting at 1.2 in the morning, guys. So look at negative 0.6 or negative 0.6. So 1.23 to negative 0.6. I'm looking at maybe 0.5. If she really wants to push hard, and at 13,458. Let's see where that is. If it does push hard. Wow, a lot of buying in Delta, guys. Look at this. I'm just going to keep it here for a while. Look at that buying Delta, but there's no price action. She's not moving. They're closing their positions. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It's just holding. They went from, let's see here. Almost 2,000 net delta, and she held. Wow. So we'll give it some time. Let them gobble everything up here, guys. Do we have a support and resistance on that delta? So they broke that level. Put it to there. So if it gets to, oh, that would be at 0. So we'll see. It's amazing how everybody's quiet in the morning. You know? It's a beautiful day. You got some coffee. Everybody's waiting for a trade. Make a few bucks here. I'm quite actually surprised with that much delta going up. Look at this, guys. This is crazy. All this delta that's going up, right? This market's not moving. They're closing the position, so there's a lot of hedging going on right now. She is creeping up slowly, but she didn't snap like it usually does. That's crazy. Look at that. So from 3,500 to 1,200 already. No price action. Let's see what the other one says here. It is at a curl right now. So it's 1039 might be the sell-off. Look at that. Wow. Okay, I'm going to transition this chart here. This is crazy. Okay, look at this. I have to zoom in this thing so you can see it a little bit better here. Okay, this chart, I'm not even going to worry. This map is not going to work today. So, look at this, guys. $13,000 contracts, and she did move from 1419 to 1367. So it did do see how big of a swing it is. That's $1,000 move back and forth. That's why you gotta wait and hold. And I'm gonna look at the volumetrics here. And this was the bottom. I think this was the bottom. That's why I was waiting to see what would happen. Let me go back here. Is that the one? No, that's not the bottom. Or maybe this was the bottom I chose from the 1 hour chart. Let me take a look here. Oh, I want a 13,100. Why is that bar there? Okay, volume price actions kicking in because my laptop is screaming now. So let's give it some time here. Let's see what these guys are going to play around with. So that went from 65. Wow. Yeah, you got to give it some time. Delta is still pushing up, guys, from that snapback. Look at this. We had that one pull down, which was quite easy pull down on that snap, but look how the delta is still pushing up a bit. So we'll see if they want to turn it around today or they're going to push down. It's holding though, guys. It's crazy. I still think it's going to go to... Alrighty. Minutes 36. I'm going to go to a 1 minute chart now. I want to see a little bit more sensitivity here. Let's start taking a look what they're trying to do. 938 is a buy, so 946 could be our sell. Let them play around here. It's usually top of the hour. The 1008 is the one I'm looking at. So if it keeps on playing around like this for a while, we'll see what 1008 looks like. and then see if this is going to be a failed opportunity or if that's our big potential. And then I'm going to find out for sure where my entry is. What's our volume here? 5,000 contracts first minute, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Big push up, 4,000. So basically, does anybody, I'm going to ask a question to you guys. Does anybody understand candlestick math? Yeah, Delta's going up. They're trying to push up for a bit here. Where's the upper range here? Does anybody know about candlestick math? You just have to say yes or no, and I'll teach you guys about it here and what it means. Quiet room today. Okay. Now,
E_P said no.
there you go. There's candlestick math for you. So, what candlestick math is, I created this indicator a long time ago because I was trying to figure out how the market's reacting. And so what it is you're adding candles together to create one candle. Okay? So, on the multi-ATR here, so you can understand while this thing's playing around, I have different options. So the first bar is 2 candles, 5, 15, 30, 60, and 90 bars, okay? So basically what you're doing is, on the first bar here, if I take this bar, and the shape of these 2 bars, now it's this one and this yellow, because it's 2, this is what the bar would look like on a 2-minute chart, because I'm using a 1-minute chart. On a 5-minute chart, this is what it would look like. I'd add 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, from the top to the bottom, and this would be the shape of the candle. So when you're looking at different things in longer time frames, so this is a 1 hour and this is an hour and a half bar. So this is what the pattern looks like. Okay? That's what candlestick math is. So when you're getting into a chop zone like this, we're trying to say, is it actually a bullish candle? Is it a bearish candle? And then what these numbers are is how many ticks it's moving. That's how I designed this thing. So while it's playing these scenarios, we're trying to figure out if this is going to be an aggressive candle. So for the last 5 bars, not this current one, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, it started from the bottom, went to the top. So therefore, see, everything's just bouncing around now. Now you got your aggressive selling coming on. Now it'll just go back and forth, back and forth. But right now, look at how it ranged from the top to the bottom, and you can make a lot of money here if you know if it's going to keep on doing that. The delta is going up, and we're waiting for these guys to play this stupid game out. Now take a look at this. I made it a really sensitivity chart here. Look at this 5-second candle. 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds is a new bar. So if you're thinking about it, look how it went all the way down, all the way up, all the way down every 5 seconds. Like, it's crazy. Like 5, 10, 15, 20, this is, that's insane. So from 9:30 to 9:39, 10 minutes, this is your whole range here. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Waiting for them to wipe everybody out. And then we can go from there. Even on the patterns, like, that at least it touched 2 or 3 times, so maybe they're just, I don't know. You have to wait. This is just a waiting game right now. See, we're at 1.33, and that's, when you have a high number like this is why you're getting ranges of that extremities. Now, I'm going to transition back here so you can see, we're just playing in a 5-minute bar. We're just playing within this zone. And we have to wait, and we have to wait, and we have to wait. It didn't go as an aggressive buy-in till 10 o'clock. So the way they're playing this game is they're setting up their position to get ready here. There's just too many contracts moving back and forth here. Because if I'm going to go from market open till now, while it's playing back and forth. Let's see what I have here. Okay, we're almost at 40,000 contracts bought and sold. So, it's the wrong one. So let's go back. And the delta right now, as you can see, it did a really, look at right on the money. It's tried to do a lot of buying here, so they're just trying to get to that position. But look at all this; it's still holding on that. This is our volume point of control area, and we have to wait. We just gotta wait, guys, until this is done. And when this is done, then we can start looking at our trade. Now, my question is, there you go. 5-minute candle. So we had first punch. See, they played up, down, up. See, look at the pattern here. All 5 indices are the same. This was the only green bar, but it's still, the pattern is the same. Squeeze, 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 4 squeeze plays. Big bounce up, all 4 here. Now they're squeezing up here, but nothing's really happening. So it's a waiting game. Where are we on this one? Now this actually would be a really good chart to look at right now. Is they've played from market open. They bounced it up, they bounced it down, they bounced. Do we have any good bounces here? A little bit of a bounce here. Yeah, they're playing back and forth. And where are we on this one? Yeah, let them play. Delta is still pushing up, so there is a trade that you can try to take here to go on the second opportunity, but see, you have 18, 19, and 20 resistance, and 24 there, 18 again, and you've got 13,370. So they're there. Now, are they pushing? Not yet. See that 17 just activated? See, 18, 19, 20, 18, 19, 20, 24. So they're just playing back and forth in these ranges, guys. And this is your market open price. So we are at market open. So at market open, if it continues going up, we can possibly get into a trade for going up. We're still at 1.2 negative. This is market open price line. Maybe she'll drop again. We don't know. We're at 945 now. 945. We had actually 942 was the buy for the 10 o'clock sell. Now let's see. Oh, they're still holding. That's my delta. Delta's still holding. Let me take a look here. Really ugly. 96, 95, 91, 95. Yeah, they're all holding that zone right now. So we're not seeing any breakdown or break up. Delta is pushing up, guys, though. So that's interesting. There we go. I'll let it come back down one more time. Okay, so they're finally making their line in the sand. This is right at market open, so if this can come down, don't break yet. Well, that's okay. That's your first impulse, anyways. So 24. Okay, they hit 29 now. There we go. Now we should get a pullback here. Oh, we're at extremities right now, so we'll have to see yet. So then we can get to 58 if she comes down here. Perfect. Come down a little bit more. And what are we, 1.1? So 27. Come on, just a little bit more. 18, come on. What's my delta at? Delta can go up to there. Okay, so that's my, just wait, one more thing I want to check. Yeah, they're gonna push. And we can get to, just need to get a little bit down here. Okay. $18, $17, $17. Just push down one more time. No, I'll have to wait top of the hour. We got 10 minutes left. Unless we can get down to that line, we could put in a buy-in. But I'd like to see us. Oh, geez, there's so much consolidation there, though. Delta is going up, though. I just need to get a little bit farther down to 15. If we can get to 15, we can do a nice buy-in here. Then with that buy-in, we can go to probably 0.6 or to, yeah, 54. So we got 230s here, guys. You have to watch this. 2930s, a lot of resistance there. Let it come down. There we go. Just break her down a little bit more. I'm going to put a buy bid here. Let's see how many times it taps. She's breaking down. We'll find out. That's my grouping. I'll try it.
Order submitted.
Don't get it yet. Don't take off yet. There we go. Now hopefully this will go up. If not, I got to close it really quickly here. We just got to watch the zone here. Let's get a couple $100 in the account here. 6. I'll put what is it? Sell MIT here.
Order submitted.
We want to hit 30. 12 points. Good
Order
enough.
filled.
Okay, we got our 12 points in there, so you got $200 in the account right now. Delta is going up. I still want to see what happens on top of the hour. So what's in my account there? That's perfect. $250, guys. I'm basically actually almost done trade for that day there. But you know what? I'll play on sim for now.
Follow with G. Said very nice.
Yeah. So no. What the key is? I know it's not top of the hour, and I really want to teach you guys top of the hour. And what I want to show you really quickly is what I'm looking at. This delta was pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, okay? Am I on the right chart? Yeah, I am. And so with the delta pushing really aggressively, even though I know I'm having a snapback, it's really volatile. But one of the safest trades that you can take is if you just put it on the right on this line here, when you start seeing grouping and DOS and you try to get into it, just try to get to your target here. And see, that's a $250 trade. You're done, you guys. Like, I mean, $250 US. I'm in Mexico, guys. So $250 every single day or $300 every day.
Follow with G. Said slowly please, my English is not so good, I will learn from you.
Okay, no problem. The key is this. Okay, you look at this. It actually went to 34. My target was trying to get to 30. Okay? And what I'm looking at is a number of things. Delta is pushing aggressively today, guys. It is a counter trend trade, but because this number is so, let's switch over, transition again. Because this number right here, let me see if I can draw it. -1. I still think we should be, for our long trade, we should be selling. I took an early trade. The only reason why this is aggressive, strong all the way now. Okay? A lot of support and resistance right here. Since 3 in the morning till here, well, actually till 9, but they've been holding. I still think it could go down, but
Follow with G. Said yeah.
Okay. So whenever you get things lined up like chart, yeah. When you ever get things lined up as aggressive delta and you give it time to play back and forth, because this is ugly in the first area, but as soon as 15 minutes are going in at 9:45 right here, we can start looking 15 minutes after the open. See, I could have taken this trade here, but I don't like it yet. Here, that could have been a good opportunity. I missed it, but I finally seen the move. I let it come here, and now I see a lot of support and resistance in this zone. You can take it, and away you go. And now we hit a lot of resistance in this zone. 38, 37, 37, 38. Came down again to these two areas again. We could probably go one more time, break through, but you have to really watch, okay? After 8 o'clock, or in about 4 or 5 minutes, one can start saying, is it going to continue up because of this delta? Or is it going to finally reverse and go for the sell-off today? We do not know. Because the other thing we have to watch for is the shapes aren't going well. This is still actually really aggressive, so we have to give it some time for it to turn around. We have a 10 o'clock sell signal. So we have a lot of mixed signals right now. But I still think probably around, it could be the 1039 signal down here, as you can see right here. This could be a buy or a sell, but we don't know. And this thing has been playing like this. So that's the bottom line. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5.
Said perfect. Thanks for your patience with us.
Oh, no worries. It's not patience. I'm just trying to teach you guys, you know. I know you have to learn how to trade. I mean, if this is too dangerous on NQ, just go to, you know, or whatever, the M ones, right? And then you can feel a little more relaxed about, instead of $250, it'll be $25, but at least you can start feeling and understanding what the market is trying to do. So what I was trying to do in theory, but because of the market really crazy right now, I like to do a theory. This is going to be a theory trade because we were testing it last night. I'm just curious. On top of the hour, we know it's 10 o'clock, and I have a 5-second chart here. Okay?
Said GFO.
Good morning, Isham. You missed the trade already. But anyways, so what the theory is the 5-second chart. What we're going to look for is a major spike going up or a major spike going down. Okay?
But today is Monday. We are too lazy to study smiley face.
I know. All week I'm too lazy to study. So now, when this thing is starting up, we're getting top of the hour. We have a lot of energy here. The delta went crazy. What I want to know coming up here right away is of this harmonics. Okay, we have liquidity here, possible areas of interest of liquidity. But what I'm looking for now, okay, we hit top of the hour. Okay, we have a major spike here. Now by 10:01 or 10:02, let's see where this spike really is. Is it this spike? Is this the support and resistance level, or is it the other way around? We're going to find out right away, because the volume is just bouncing back and forth. And we are top of the hour. Okay, perfect. Delta is still moving like crazy, guys. So it looks like it wants to be a runner going for as a reversal today. Okay, so that whipped up like crazy. Let's see if we can get 3 bars like that. Let's see what happens here. That's not the one I'm looking for yet. It's 10 o'clock, top of the hour. Now we have a reversal on this side. I want to see a major, I need one really major candle. And you'll notice it within it. Like it will be moving, let's say, how many points is this, first of all? 5 points. Not bad for 5 seconds. Let's see, we're still ranging here. Let's see what our range is. Okay, volume point of control is down here. Okay, we have a top of the bar region. This is what I forgot to do here. This is our top of the bar region here. Okay. If we are supposed to be selling today, but delta is going up, so I have to really watch this to see if this is correct. We haven't had a major sell spike. So there's a possibility that we're going to be putting a sell limit up here, but it's only been 10:02 here. I haven't seen the big bar I'm looking for. And what you're going to see is like one major bar, maybe 2 or 3 in a row, and then it wants to reverse. And this is what I'm going to look for here. But delta is pushing up. Okay, so we got the first big bar, possibly. Second major big bar. Perfect. Okay. I think this is our signal key here. Okay, we're going to see what happens right here. She's going to tap 3 big bars. And now, this is actually possibly of a buy-in. So let's do this right here. So I'm right down here. 1, 2, 3, a buy limit. I'm going to try it for fun. Come on, buy limit here. Why can't I do a buy limit, guys? Buy limit.
Order submitted.
And we are going to take, where's the top of the hour? It was 10 o'clock. Get some right in here. Because that was a big spike here. You got to realize within those few seconds, that was a 20-point move. Okay? Now what I'm looking for is, it could have been the other way. It could be the sell one or the buy. But I'm trying to look for the big spike. And this big spike should bring it down to get to a better price point before it pushes up. Because what's happening, guys, we're still having a lot of buy delta. Now what I want to see is hopefully we can get the cheapest price point for the buy. And it could have been this bar here. It's one of these 4 bars here. So let's see if it can try to push it down one more time. And if not, then what you do, you'll have to go buy stop market on this side if I missed the price point. Which I don't want. I want, so 534. There's that spike again. Try to push it down one more time. Because that was our first one here before the big spike. Now let's see if we can grab this contract right down here. We're going to try to knock out all these stops, guys. $23. Oh, did I just miss it? Okay, now let's see if this theory works correctly. I'm going to close this one. Let's see. How many points was if I was wrong on this one? She's volatile today, guys. And hit this line and see if she bounces up here. This was our deep retracement. So it was probably this one here. So you can see this one. I took it this one because I said it was top of the hour. Actually, this was top of the hour. I should have took... Oh, it was close. Now let's see if this thing fires right up. Yeah, the theory is working. So the reason why I chose that, let's see if it keeps on going up here. And where are we on our energy here yet? Ugh, ugly chart, guys. So yeah, you could have made 200 bucks on that one. Let's see if it just keeps on breaking up, if it does work on theory. And if I can move this, let's say to a 50. Oh no, I don't need this one anymore. Let's close that one. But what I was trying to do is to see if this high volume bar as a deep retracement for a continuation to go up. And if it's possible, it's because, let's see, It could have been going down, maybe. No, that's this one. That's the one I'm looking at. She's hitting that. Deep retracement. Let's see here. It's just a theory for now, guys. So I could have made profit on that one. Well, let's see. Is that the initial spike at 10.02? Or was that double top? It's transitioning. Lucky I'm on sim on this one, eh? But I'm still trying to figure out this theory here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if that was the pop. Let's see. So we're touching institution line right now. That'd be too rich for my blood on this one if it was a live trade. I would have, let's see here. Let me see here. Where is it right now? I just want to see where we are. That theory worked or not. So I might have to use it only as, if it's on a sell phase, you only take the sell impulse count instead of the buy phase on the buy phase then. So did work on 6 points, but I let her drop down. So let's close this. That didn't work. But that theory, I was testing it on the weekend with Jose, and it did work, but I guess these candles aren't strong enough yet. Bummer. Okay. We're gonna find a theory on that one. Now let's take a look at the volumetrics. And I'll probably gonna be shutting me down today. But what I'm gonna be looking for, guys.
That was the theory. High volume bar, look for retracement, then take the trade in the opposite direction.
No, what it is, Isham, is right on top of the hour. I'm looking for. I'm on a 5-second chart here, and maybe it is going to work now. Let's see if it does. Maybe my retracement limit order wasn't ready yet, so it could have been at 9:46. I'll have to test it out here. If this thing starts taking off like crazy, then in theory it is working. Actually, we're at a 10:08 sell candle right now. So, but I was trying to figure it out here. Maybe I have to add up a few more parameters for it to work. But basically, yeah. So it was first impulse, second impulse move, sell off. I should have looked at that as well. But I'll figure it out in theory here. But we tested it on. I'll show you guys what we did the other day here. So that's today's. Do I have enough data? 6, 7, 12. No, I don't have enough data to show it. So we took it at, let me see here. See, negative 1.17. And we took it at, what did I say, top of the hour? I took it at this limit here. So she popped down. She's playing an institution line. Yeah, well, I'll still keep on playing with this. Oh yeah, this one actually pulled down. The Nasdaq is the first one that actually held, and everything else is holding. Let's take a look here. Top of the hour, first impulse move, second impulse move, sell off. So technically, if you want to see, you're ranging right now. But what you would do is you would try to take a, let's say, a sell limit order right here. Here, let me just try to show you right here. Minus that theory. Right on this line, because you're seeing groupings again. It is top of the hour. And if it does go down, we got 100 level that you have to worry about. If it breaks 93, then you're really good to go. And then see, they're still playing at 13 here. And if it does keep on going down, great. But right now it's the catch-22, guys. The bottom line, the catch-22 is this. Let's get into it. I can find it again one more time. There she goes. We have a lot of buying in delta. So this delta is not going down. So we really have to watch for it. So you're playing in a kind of in the chop zone here. That's the problem. It's the delta is not moving with the chart. So you have to watch. And this thing will probably start breaking up again. It's just going back and forth right now. Now, if my original theory did work, but because it's so volatile, there it is. It did work in theory. That original one.
Order filled.
Let's close this. The high volume one I had set up as at 10:02, but I should have taken it probably more of a certain confidence zone, because this was the original impulse move here. And see, I would have been so far in the green right now, and she's going to keep on going now. That's what it was. So it does work. I'll just have to pinpoint better areas of entry. Because in correlation with this delta here, this delta is going up. Basically, I have a feeling basically what you can do today, guys. I'll let it swing for fun, but because I'm done trading because I did my first trade today. But I think it's going to play around, but it can get to, I say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a sell limit MIT there.
Order submitted.
Somewhere within that zone. That's what I'm looking at. If she keeps on going up. It's just too volatile at 1%, guys. And this delta, let's go back once again. Where's my delta? Let me see here. When it's days like this is the days that you want to start trading like a YM on RTY or something. But see, like she's whipping $200 a move here, so you'd go in one of two things: you go into micros, or you just got to give it some time. Because right now, this is what they're doing. They're loading up. Delta is just pushing like crazy. So eventually, she's going to pop and start doing its reversal. It'll probably get to 73 here once it gets going. And other than that, I'm going to shut her down, and I'll see if that sim trade actually does fruit out at the end. But that's counter trend trading, guys. And I try, I try not to. I want to see it go down the proper direction here. Because look at this. These moves has been 20 points each way. So it's a little too rich. Unless if you get it right on the money and you really control it quickly. Because like, look at this. It's hit 32, came back down. She's going to pop back in here. She'll bounce back up here. And then eventually decide which direction to go to. Okay, guys, other than that, I'm going to take off. You guys just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe. If you have any questions, you can always email me. Okay? Guys, take care.